We're Devils Do Entertainment.
And you're watching Collectibles Etc Weekly.
Finally here, our 200th episode. We started this in 2012 with the key video. We do a lot more than that now, and we hope to keep growing. Some of our favorite stuff that we've done is interviewing creators at Comic-Con. So, we're going to try to bring you more industry insight and cool content about the comic book industry. Last week, we had a special guest, JoshBlaylock and Kaylin Smith, stop by the store. They were out doing their Devils Do tour and promoting the relaunch of First Comics. We talked to them about everything they have going on, so check it out.
Hey, I'm JoshBlaylock. I'm the founder and head of Devils Do Entertainment. I've been making comics since the dawn of the internet. But yeah, I'm currently, I run Devils Do Entertainment, which is now part of Devils Do First Comics. We brought back the classic First Comics from the 80s. And I'm a writer, artist, a little jack of all trades. So my series right now, my main series is Mercy Sparks, about a devil girl that works for Heaven, hunting down rogue angels. I used to write G.I. Joe back in the day. I did Voltron. Kind of got put on the map for bringing like the 80s stuff back to comics in the early 2000s. Before that, I did lots of just like underground indie stuff, publishing black and white books. And now here we are. So we're on tour. We're one of the only publishers that does this. It's called, right now, the Weapons of Mass Distraction Tour 2016. Touring all over the country. We just go from shop to shop on our way to the conventions and bring all of our stuff for everybody to check out. And really, we specialize in not having a special genre. We do all kinds of stories, and that's one of the things we're most well known for. So with me on tour is Kaylin Smith, who does a book called Plume. We're also going to be joined by Hoyt Silva, Sherrod Jackson, Daniel Leister, and a number of other creators. And Kaylin Smith is with me right here.
Hi, I'm Kaylin Smith. I'm the creator of Plume. I actually write, draw, and color it. It started out as a webcomic, and Devils Do was kind enough to bring it to print. It is about a girl named Vesper Gray. She's on this quest for revenge to the Wild West, and this guy, her supernatural companion Cork, is along for the ride trying to protect her through this quest. I've been drawing since my noodle arm could pick up a pencil, but I started posting the Plume online 2011. So it's been a crazy ride. I didn't think I would be in print, so I'm very thankful to Devils Do.
So there's always been the long-standing misconception that comic books are more of a boys' game. Have you ever felt that you faced any sort of particular struggle being a woman in the creative industry, or do you always feel like that you've really been supported and that this is really sort of an old misconception that's finally starting to die out?
I like to say it's dying out. I've had nothing but support, nothing but love aimed my way. I think I only have one story where this guy was like, "Oh, so your husband draws it for you?" I'm like, "No." "Oh, so your husband writes it for you?" "No." But that was the only thing. I only can count one time that it was, you know, that situation. But it's been nothing but love. It really has. It's been great.
What if there's any younger girls out there that have a dream of being in comics? What's a sort of message that you would like to give to them?
The message is do it. Just do it. Even if it's a hobby, and you know, if you love it, other people are going to see that you love it, and they're going to want to help you out.
Awesome. All right, thanks for coming out today, and we'll all be looking forward to checking out Plume.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Wow, it's a big team.
The next one in sequence.
Yep, and it was actually a pretty big gap, so you're getting on perfect time.
Cool. Yeah, that one always kind of caught my eye, but I think it was like, I definitely did not see the first one.
Boop. Oh, she's so weird looking.
Why don't you tell us some more about your current book, Mercy Sparks?
Mercy Sparks. She is this lady right here, but she's also this chick right here. Mercy's a devil girl that actually works for Heaven, and she hunts down rogue angels that have sort of gone off the grid. So the first story arc is called like Heaven's dirty work. Like she's kind of cleaning up the secret dirty laundry no one's supposed to know about. The little problem of angels who haven't completely rebelled, but they're going rogue for various reasons. She's kind of abducted and just put on Earth, and she wakes up here as this blonde chick, not a devil chick anymore, and freaks out until then she learns she has the ability to change. She's just randomly given orders. She's like always on call, and then she has to go out, find out wherever they're hiding out, take them out, and again this fight, of course. she has to like rip the halos off like the energy bond from the head, and then go report to this pastor. She has to report to this pastor of this large congregation, or she reports to a demon that appears randomly at inconvenient times, and that sort of sets the stage. All she really wants to do is nothing and just drink whiskey and have fun.
Don't we all? Don't we all? What? How did you get to this story? Is this just something you thought up over the years, or was there any particular inspiration from anything else that led you to this concept?
It's more like, well, I could honestly say I was hungover at a convention. Not that that's ever happened since. But I just started sketching out this like kind of rock and roll devil chick she was like twirling a halo in her hand, and she had a feather in her teeth, sort of like she just got in a fight. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And then for tattoos, I gave her these like, sort of her rebellion was there were all these like heavenly tattoos. So there's like an angel and clouds and stuff like that. And it kind of became this cool story idea. And I've never actually drawn the book. I designed the characters and stuff, and then I do draw, but at the time I didn't know I was going to only be writing it. So I thought, what would I never get bored drawing? Like a book that has all these mashup of things I like. So there's monsters and devils and demons and cool angel characters, but then there's like the ability. It goes through a lot of subcultures. It's like she's this like kind of angsty rock and roll punk rock chick, but then there's like the devils are in different scenes, and it allows you to to go from like just different environments, so it's a constantly entertaining book for any artist to be drawing to. And
where can we find you guys at online? Website, social media? Where should we go looking for Devil's Due?
Every damn where. We've got DevilsDueEnt is our main site. DevilsDue-First Comics. First is spelled 1, F-I-R-S-T, which has our whole library of material. We're on Twitter at DevilsDue. We're on Tumblr, DevilsDueEnt. I'm JoshBlaylock on Twitter, JoshCBlaylock on Instagram, Snapchat. It's actually PopCultivator. We're all up on your webs.
Awesome. All right. Well, we really look forward to checking all of these out, man.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks again to Devil's Due for coming out to the store. We always love to have professionals come out of the store and do signings. If anybody's out there and wants to make an appearance in the store, just contact us. We look forward to it. And now for some new comic news. My pick of the week this week is Deadpool v Gambit. The V is for verses. This book looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It tells the secret history of Deadpool and Gambit teaming up for con jobs. This miniseries will be the story of them getting together for one last con. Ben Acker and Ben Blacker have promised some fun cameos, and the resurrection of an obscure Marvel character. Gambit and Deadpool fans are a given, but if you're looking for something fun to read, this should be an awesome miniseries. Add it to your pull list today. I also want to briefly mention a new trade paperback release. It's The New Frontier from recently passed Darwin Cook. It was a huge loss to the comic book industry when Darwin Cook passed away, but one of his best works that maybe some of you missed out on over the years is The New Frontier. This basically tells the history. This tells the history of the Silver Age version of all the DC characters. It's set in the 1960s. This book is one of the best books DC's ever produced. I really recommend that you guys check this book out. I've got a whole bunch of merchandise to show you this week. I'm going to start off with this ArtFX Flash statue. We also have two new statues in. We have Lady Deadpool and Thor. These are a really good price for some nice looking statues. From Kotobukiya, I have this awesome Nightwing statue. And new from Funko, we have these awesome posable Five Nights at Freddy's action figures. And we're all stocked up on Pops. This should have been a couple of weeks ago, but we wanted to save it for episode 200. We always do a share and win contest on the show. All you have to do is share this video and you're entered to win. Entries always stay in the pot if they're not drawn. Bill Cox won. Bill, just contact the store and we'll put together a custom prize package just for you.
Hi everybody! Alright, we've done this before, but now we're going to bring back the old Q&A session with Jewett. So if you ever have any questions about comic books or the comic book industry, you can ask them on our page and we'll have Jewett answer all your questions in the video. So here comes our first question. Matthew No asks, has there ever been a good Legion of Superheroes story? And if so, is it in print? Jewett?
My favorite Legion of Superheroes story is a book that came out in the late 90s called Legion Lost. They actually put it to hardcover in around 2011. It's written by Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning, who most of you know wrote the really great Guardians of the Galaxy run that the movies are based on. Oliver Cobiel, before he was famous for doing Thor and most of the Marvel big events, was the artist on it, so most of you are huge fans of his. Probably didn't know he did a Legion of Superheroes run in the early to late 90s. The book is about the Legion of Superheroes. A small group of them goes out to investigate some stuff that happens on a planet, and they basically get shot way into the galaxy, so they're way out in a galaxy that's never been explored in the DC future or the DC present universe. They are lost and cut off from everything they've ever known. Their flight rings don't work. So it's basically about the Legion just trying to survive with their own skills, and they each kind of come to know each other a little better instead of just being on a normal team and just day-to-day basic functions. They get to learn how their powers work out there. Some of the powers are different. Some of the powers are more stronger, some are weaker. It has a great storyline with Element Lad, whose powers become enormously strong out in this different universe, and how he almost reaches godhood and how he kind of deals with that. I can't actually order this book right now. It's out of print, but it should be coming back around December. There's rumors that they're going to start the Legion of Superheroes back again. So right around that time, that's when you should start hearing stuff about this book coming back to print. I'll be sure to keep you posted on this video.
Our second question of the day is from Philip James Hanan, and he wants to know, when Batman became the God of Wisdom, could he see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? But why ask Jewett that question when we can ask the man himself, the Batman?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Well, there you have it. Remember, if you have any questions for Jewett about the comic book industry, you can just let us know over at our Facebook page, Collectibles Etc Weekly. Hope to see you soon!
Thanks for watching. We look forward to bringing you 200 more episodes. Follow Collectibles Etc Weekly's new Facebook page. Come join us in the Collectibles Etc Virtual Lounge. And as always, I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Okay, Josh, I got something I was kind of excited about when I heard you were coming. I have had this for a very, very long time.
Locked away in the vault.
And ironically enough, it actually survived
Oh my god.
a
I know
house
what that
fire.
is. No shit. Wow.
And like I said, ironically, it survived a house fire.
I was gonna joke about like blowing the dust off of it, but it actually. Whoa. Oh my god.
Careful.
Oh, it's all good.
I don't even know if Tom was alive in this. Whoa.
So when can we expect to see a reboot of Penguin Brothers at Devil's
It's
Due?
funny because I've been talking about trying to figure out how to do something with it. It's been so long now. The thing was always I gotta take a picture of it.
Oh yeah, totally.
The problem was trying to figure out how.
Yeah.
Like Angry Bird. He stole it.
It was trying to figure out how to bring it back, but it's so dated. It's like a 90s.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was like, maybe it's just now. It's been so long. I just leave it 90s.
Do the
like-
kids even know what Sky is anymore?